Alright, what is up everybody? It's ManofDew here, and I am recording some Arma 3, and I'm going to be telling you whether or not you should buy this game, and I'll explain why. Just first off, look at the graphics. Granted, the guy's face isn't the most greatest looking ever, but you can change that. But detail and texture-wise, I mean, just look at the world. Look at my guy. He's beautiful. The texture in it is great. You can go into first person, bring up your gun. Like, okay, cool. There's a fire selector. Oh, the fire selector works. That's awesome. All the detail, look at the textures on there, all the little rivets on the scope, and that may not look like a lot, but it really adds into the immersion of this game. And that was the next thing I want to move into is immersion. This game, you will care whether you die. Like, Call of Duty, I'm not here to bash Call of Duty. I do like that game. I'll probably buy Call of Duty Ghost, but there will be points where you actually care if you die or not. And I don't say like that, but I mean like you'll be afraid to kind of let down your team, because I roll with the Whiskey Storm Corps. There's about 50 or 60 of us, and I am the team medic. Team medic, marksman, and pilot, actually. I have a lot of roles, but it's, when you die or when you crash the helicopter or when the helicopter gets taken down by AA, you feel bad. It's like, well, shit, I just let down my team and they need me. So it's really just, it's a unique feeling. There they are. Set them up there.
AT soldier, 200 meters, front.
Target down.
The other thing I've noticed that is difficult for me to do right now is range guessing, because you see, sights are only zeroed out to a certain range, and then you can change it. But it's hard to get used to sometimes, exactly how far away a target is.
AT soldier, 200 meters, just up ahead.
Oh shit, see, we're getting lit up here. And this is the command view, actually, for the team. What I can do now is I can select people. He's injured. Oh,
I
yeah.
need a medic.
Oh, shit. Alright. Well, as you can see, maybe if you want to go into the commander view, you should be a little bit more covered. But, I think you get the idea of that, so I won't do that again. Oops. But, yeah, this is also, by the way, this is one of these showcases that I'm playing. I decided not to do a multiplayer game with my core just for the first video of Arma 3 because, I wanted to just be able to take it pretty relaxed and just, kind of fuck around a little bit. Which is what I fully intend to do. So hopefully you like that. Oh, another thing when you first get started, it brings up hints like this, and you can it'll tell you all about the game as you play. It's not like a tutorial mission where you press V to vault or W to forward. It won't teach you quite like that. I like this way a lot more. You can just bring up details if you're confused or as you're doing something. I think we got some armor down there, trying to get some enemies on the hill. Can't quite see them though. Might be hidden. Another thing I like about this game is it's not always the same. Like, hostiles are quite barely ever in the same spot they were when you last saw them. Granted, these guys are, but, it's not always the case. There's one down. I think I saw another one up there, right? As you just saw a roll. Oh, can't see him. I'm going to take this opportunity to heal myself, though. The thing is, you don't have unlimited heals. You have med kits, and I'll bring up my inventory here and I'll show you. By the way, this is the UI, yeah, it's great. It shows you how many magazines you have left. I have carrying 1 in my fatigues, and it's 1/4 down. Then you can click on your vest. I got 2 more mags, some 9mm mags, a frag, smokes, and chem lights. And then you can go into your backpack, and then you can see I have a toolkit and a mine detector. So that's always really nice. And then you can, another thing I love, you can just take off your accessories like this. Like, I just drag that off. Now I don't have a scope on my gun, but I still have it in my bag, and I can throw it back on if I like, which I do because I just love that sight. It's a good looking sight. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to move up. As you can, oh, shoot. Alright, awesome, he's down. Another thing about this game is aiming is not very easy. I mean, it's not hard, especially once you get used to it. But if you're coming from a game like Call of Duty, you can't snipe someone with a pistol from, half a mile away. It just doesn't happen like that. You know, your sights will wave. I'll even show you. Like, imagine just trying to hit someone accurately like this. Like, I guess shooting at a bush isn't really a good example because it's big, but when you're looking at something that's skylining itself and it's big, narrow, it's oh, did not mean to take that, but may as well just take you to the opportunity to show you the next gun. This is the Op4's most common gun that they use. But where's my gun back? I like this. I like mine a lot more. Come here. There it is. Come here, you sexy beast. Alright, and then another thing, you when you're looting a body, you got all this stuff, and then you can click on into their vest to look like what's in their vest. And I'm going to take his smoke grenades, actually. Just because, you know, we might need those. And I'm not sure why it's not going to let me take it. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's always simple stuff like that. And then we got to pull up the map here. And it's a really simple mission that just about anybody could make. It's kind of confusing at first, but you should look up a tutorial on YouTube, and you know you'll get the hang of it pretty fast. It looks really, you know, big and confusing, but it's really not too terrible. Another thing that I would like to mention is the positions upon which that you can take. Like here, oh, I can lean that way, I can lean there. If I'm too low to shoot over a rock or something, I can pop up one, I can pop up another, I can go back down. Or if I want to get a really stable shooting platform for, like, say, sniping people away, this is actually just as stable or more stable than laying down. Then whilst you're laying, you can, like, you know, roll over on your side or something. Last resort kind of issue. It's really great the way they've got all the movements set up, and they're all really well charted. Like, you know, they just flow. That one, he does kick his leg up a little high, but it looks natural when he's going over a fence or so.
Soldier, 400 meters northeast.
Another thing is, it is not like Battlefield or anything where it takes, you know, 7 rounds to kill somebody. It's one bullet basically for the majority of the time, you know, depending on where you hit them, how many times you hit them, if they're already wounded or not. And teamwork is also a big issue in this game. Not an issue, but it's like it's just a key factor of the game. And you can see the, you know, the AI dying animation is kind of strange right now, but it's, you know, still. This is indeed the full game. This isn't the alpha or beta. This is the full release, but, you know, they're still going to be working on the game for a long time. And another thing that's incredible about this game is, that's another great reason to buy it, is the mods. You can mod the crap out of this game. And I don't mean God mode, fly around and destroy everyone to the point where it's no fun. I mean, you can add in all sorts of stuff. Like, you can mod in helicopters, jets, new weapons, and I don't mean mod like just spawn shit in. I mean, like, you can make missions with all this awesome stuff. Oh shoot, how did I not miss that? Hey buddy, how are you? Huh, ooh, I got you. But yeah, you know, there's times like that where, you know, the AI would have seen you. And then there's another issue with the AI right now where if you're shooting at them, sometimes if they're in a big group, they won't run for cover, they'll just lay down, and, you know, that's kind of like, oh well. Oh, and sweet, here is a beautiful gun. I'm going to take this off real quick along with this, and I'm going to take this at Mark 18 because this is probably my absolute favorite gun in the game, with all honesty. I think there should be one more mag in there for it. No? Okay, yeah, there it is. This is like the equivalent of the ACOG sight for the most part. This is also a great looking gun. It's just yeah. And right now I'm not totally sure what I'm supposed to be doing, with all honesty, because I was talking this whole time. But what you can always do is bring up your map and go over to tasks and see, okay, look what I'm supposed to neutralize the anti-tank defenses and secure the industrial complex. And that's what I'm on right now. So what we got to do is find, oh shit, that was a bad idea. We got to do is find more stuff like that, I'm believing.
Soldier, 200 meters left. Tank, 400 meters northwest.
Alright, just, you know, making sure there's nobody in here. There you can see we got a tank on our side. I'm not sure where these other guys are. Oh, Shit, looks like they found us. Oh, fuck me. That's not gonna do anything,
We
but
got
you
a
know.
man down.
Shoot.
He's hit. Fuck. Sir, my team's down. I'm the only one left. Please advise. Over.
Damn it, we needed that flank secured. All right, keep your head down, Corporal. Fall back to the outpost.
Yeah, see
Papa
shit.
Bear, be advised. Alpha's taking casualties. Industrial complex not clear. I say again, complex is not clear. AT threat remains. Over.
And that's another great thing about this game is diversity. You know, that audio and my team dying was not a scripted event. Yeah, see, I failed, but yeah, that didn't go so great, with all honesty. But at least I'm still alive. They're all just nublets. It's okay. But yeah, that's actually gonna probably wrap up my review of Arma 3. But it's incredible. It's a unique feeling, and if you're on the edge about buying it, or you already bought it and you just haven't been playing it much since the full game has been released, I highly encourage you to just be adventurous and try it. You know, it's, you know, $60 out of the rest of your life. If you bought it like I did, it was like $30 early on. So, you know, it's just, it's incredible, and the game's only going to get better. They haven't even released the campaign yet, and that's going to be a work of art, I'm sure. It's just, it's a game that you really can't live without. Thanks for watching. This is ManofDew signing off.